All right, jumping into a brand new league this time. We are going to be seeing how we do. I don't know. I hope we do something useful. We are going to be going to the Spirit League, Gories versus Beasts, Fangs versus us, Sykes versus Goers. We are on the short pass strategy. This is kind of like a test, right? We did a league pretty early on, if I recall correctly. Doing a league kind of in the midway point, and then we'll do a league at the end of the series. So trying to see how we fare against every other team. That's really the question. We got Gories versus Beasts. Gories clearly in the lead, clearly able to get the goal, the win, all that. One of the big differences, of course, is OT. Namely the fact it doesn't exist. So if we tie the game, we tie the game. That's just a tied game. So I think that's going to play a factor in a lot of these matches, especially because short pass is so just slow. Just nothing happens. So yeah, we'll be doing overhead visual, kind of alternating. This will put us in a situation where we will get an overhead against every team and a visual against every team. So we'll see both of those modes, which is really, really nice. Although I would say we are probably good here. I don't know, 2-0, a minute left. I don't really think they're going to fight back. 3-0, even better for us. And there it is. There it is. Next is Sykes versus Goers. (2-1) for the Sykes. Not surprising. Honestly, everything kind of went how I expected it. Gories versus Beast was kind of a coin toss. That's the only one where I was like, who knows who wins. But, nice. Nice. Yeah, we are going to run the hot springs here. Looks like we do have an injury, so let's recover Beckham. Go for the pep talk here, just for fun, you know. Just for fun. Also, it's an incredibly powerful thing to do. Guess there's also that. Guess we do want to win. Perfect. And here we are. Let's jump in here. So instinctively, I go for the tournament. Not what we want to do. We want to do Gories versus Fangs, Beasts versus Goers, us versus Sykes. Gonna see how this is. First is Gories versus Fangs. Nice. Gories beat the Fangs. Although, actually would have preferred the Fangs win. Because we beat the Fangs already. So the fact that the Gories have won 2 in a row is not great for me. I'd rather everyone trade wins and then I win all the time. Really widens the gap between first and second place in that scenario. But let's do visual and see if we can take on and take out the Albed Sykes. Walker Pasadado. Nice, nice. Just someone go for a goal maybe, potentially, perhaps. That'd be pretty swell. The fact that we started with a win is very good, but I'm just worried. I feel like we have such a opportunity to throw away this league, and I just don't want to do that. Eager pass to Judah. Pass to Blappa. Nice. Bada Pasteletti. Pass to Becklin. Just getting that second goal would be so nice here. Such a comfort. Lucha pass to Bada. Just weren't able to get a goal or get that second goal yet. Feels like we're close, but with 3 whole minutes left, I mean, any moment could be the, Lakeham sets up Blappa, Blappa scores, and now we've got to face the idea that we might just get 1 point in this game, and that is not as swell. Not swell at all. Jasu Pasteletti. A little bit of back and forth between Becklin and Letty. Question is, can we get this forward? The curse is always like we play on the halfway point of the field, and then we just never push beyond it. That's like the real curse of this strategy, I would say. That's what I would argue, at least. We do see a pass to Becklin. Oh, Waka's just going for it. I love this. Love the initiative from Waka here. This is perfect. This is what you want to see. Unfortunately, it fails, but the attempt was made. I've talked about this before, but one of the most frustrating things that can happen in a game is when we lose with 0 shoot attempts made. Like, that has got to be the most, infuriating thing you've ever seen, right? Never even tried to score, lost the game. It's because there's such a clear line between we lost and why we lost, I think that's what it is for me, at least. That's why it drives me crazy. Gonna have Waka push here. Pasteletti, nice. Pastamata. Interception from Judah is nice. I think we got this. 20 seconds left. We got 2 goals. In what world do they possibly do anything relevant? It's just not possible. Perfect. Victory is ours. So with that, as I mentioned before, the Gories win. So we've got kind of 2 teams in contention, us and the Gories. Beast and Sykes pretty, close, but the Sykes will drop fast. They've got 1 win against the Goers, and every other team they face is just going to be them giving away games. I think so. I think there's a chance. One of the most interesting aspects of this, in my opinion, is there's a chance that the Sykes force a tie or something like that, right? That's where it gets kind of ooh, this is kind of crazy, This is getting juicy. But apart from that, I don't know. I don't really think I'm looking out for anything in particular from that team that will surprise me. They can. They've beaten some teams. I think they've beaten like the Fangs, the Glories. Like they've pulled off upsets, but don't know if I'm quite expecting an upset, you know? Hence the name of the thing, right? You know? You don't really expect an upset. That's why it's an upset. If I thought they were going to win, then I wouldn't call it an upset. But either way, let's jump back into league. It is going to be Gories versus us. Ooh, we're going to fight for first place. Beast versus Sykes, Fangs versus Goers. We are in overhead this time. Should be a good time. If we can give them their loss, I feel really good about our position. Because we haven't even faced the Goers yet. We haven't faced Goers. No, we faced the... Yeah, we faced the Fangs and the Sykes. This is already starting out kind of bad. Gotta get a goal, man. If we can tie them, that'd be at least something. Obviously, I want to win, but a tie is better than a loss. Back home gets injured. That's bad. A minute left. 30 seconds. Big goal. 22 seconds on the clock. Can the Gories do anything? Oh, they were trying. Zazzy dodges. Zazzy steals. Zazzy dodges. Zazzy runs out of time. Next is Beast versus Sykes, and this is what I'm talking about. Maybe the Sykes tie. A tie in of itself would be an upset. Pretty sure they just get rolled. Yeah, there it is. This is going to be a 2 or 3-0. And Sykes lose. Very similar scenario here. Goers are in danger of, you know, getting absolutely... Hold up. Maybe? Nah, never mind. Right as I was trash talking the Goers, they scored, and I was like, "Oh, are they gonna make me eat my words?" And now it is 5-2. So the answer is no, they are not. There's just no defense happening in this game. That's the only thing. Perfect. Very happy with that. Very happy. 3 wins. I mean, this is actually insane, to be honest. This is crazy. I gotta start thinking who I'm giving this training to. I didn't even know if I'd be getting it. I think we've got a good chance at receiving the training. Probably gonna give it to... I was leaning towards Jasu. I think it's Jasu, Dado, or Keepa. Dado has 95 endurance, so it kind of feels wasted on Dado, but also, like, Dado's position is so much better for endurance. But I think Jasu, just the fact of the numbers we're going to get, it's got to be Jasu. We are going to go for a pep talk here as well. Perfect. Again, my instinct is go tournament. Don't do that. Gories versus Sykes, Beast versus Fangs, us versus Goers. Nice. This one's going to be a visual one. Also, I don't think we're going to take on the Abes or the Aurochs. We faced them very recently. I think within the last week. So, I think we already kind of know how we fare against them. Just the league today. Gories win 1-0. Fairly expected, but that is a small lead. One point. We're just not... Apart from the game against the Gories we had, I feel like we're just not getting close games. I mean, I'm not trying to jinx myself. I'm not asking that the next game be close. I'm just, you know, I'm just observing. Visual max pressure, gonna see if we can win. Beckham challenges, big steal. Beckham pushes forward. If we just get a corkscrew here, I would accept it. Don't love that, but sure. I feel like Beckham is in a perfect position to make us happy and score, but he did not go for it. Interception from Bauer. Pass to Grave. Could be interception from Waka. Interception from Letty, actually, this time. Pass to Dotto. We are just passing machines. That's what we are. I don't know. This might be an interception. Oh, no? It's a goal. Let's go. I will accept it. And Beckham with a corkscrew shot. Nice. Letty passed to Beckham. We're up 2 goals. I mean, I feel like this is over. Very early to say, I know. It's just the trend or pace of the game. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like when we're winning, the opponent can very rarely, if ever, stop that. They never change their strategy. That's the core of it. They never change their strategy. So if our current strategy is working against them, then they will never change. They will always do what they're doing, despite the fact that it loses them the game. See, that's the actual difficult thing. If teams change their strategies, Blitzball will be a lot more dynamic, right? If it's like, oh, this short pass is working against them, so they do something different, that'd be super cool, you know? If they try to counter us. But there's just no there's nothing going on there, right? There's no brain to be had in the goer's strategy. They just know what they do, and that's what they do. I don't even know what they do. Are they doing like a... I feel like they might be doing like a center attack. I have no idea. I'll have to really analyze their gameplay, get some input maybe from Jack Ryans as well. So we're 4 goals up with 1:45 left. Anyone want to take bets against me that I'm gonna lose this match? Anyone want to bet that I'll lose? I'll take those bets. Yeah, this is where short pass is probably going to fall apart a little bit, I feel. I don't know if we'll actually push. If we do push, we're not going to push quickly. That's for sure. We know that much. But, yeah, we'll see. I don't really care, to be honest. The Goers is not a tough team, and we have a very good score. I really care about facing teams like the Beasts, the Glories, the Fangs, right? Like some real heavy hitters. Like the Goers are not a concern whatsoever until they are. Until they intensively train, until they level up, until I play through a series as them and then release them, essentially. That's when I get scared. You know, that's when I start worrying. But until then, no worries, no concerns. It's all good. There it is. 4-0. So Gories do win theirs, so they're still kind of hot on our heels, so to speak. Beasts, they are middle of the pack with fangs. Interesting. Goers, they will not win a game this league. That will be the case. They will not win. Alright. Well, let me go for Hot Springs here. Some intensive care. And then we'll go for the pep talk. I think that's all very reasonable. It is ridiculous how many points we're accumulating, though, for wins. Like 25,000. Insane. Gonna run pep talk. Perfect. Alright, well, let's run another match. This is going to be Gories versus Goers, Beasts versus Goldwings, Fangs versus Sykes. So we get a good opportunity to take on the Beasts. That's exciting. What a time to be alive. Versus Gories versus Goers, they get a win this. It should be a very easy matchup. I feel like us versus Beasts is weird because Beasts can be a tough matchup. Like for sure. For sure, 100% can be challenging. The Goers just tied the Gories. I didn't even look at the match. I was looking away because I had no belief. The Goers tied the Gories. That's insane. Okay then, let's overhead against the Beasts. I guess that gives us the leeway to tie the Beasts. Or we could just win. We could win and never have to worry at all about losing this league. Just 5 matches in. We'll see. The Beasts are not, not to be disrespected. They have, here's the thing. The Beasts have stopped our pushes so many times in tournaments. Like, I almost think they're going to win over me. Like, it's ridiculous. They're always causing me problems. They're always winning. And I can never stop them. Volucha's injured. That's not good. Oh, yeah, it's over. Volucha, Bada, both injured. Like, it's just no way. Yeah. We lose. The Beasts take us out. We're going to have to get in the mud with the rest of these teams. It's not going to be a clean victory. It's going to be, kind of pushing each other down, trying to get out. That was crazy. To injure Volucha and Bada is awful for me. That's awful. I think I would have been fine without the injuries. I think I would have done a lot better. I think I would have tied without the injuries. I mean, we're still in the lead, but, like, that was not good. So first loss in the league has been to the Kilika Beasts, which does not surprise me. I wouldn't be surprised if we drop both games against them. They are a very tough team. I don't know what it is, but for us in particular, it is not a simple task to win. Again, my instinct is to start a tournament. Thank goodness it's not running. Alright. We're on visual now? Yeah, visual. Us versus Fangs. Gories versus Beasts. Sykes versus Goers. Versus Gories versus Beasts. I don't know who I want to win. Probably Beasts, actually. I mean, actually a tied game would be the best for me. Now I think about it. We're close. A minute left. Oh, that's so good. Yes. That puts the Glories far, far away from a simply taking me out with one win. Assuming I win this game, though. If I lose this game, obviously it gets tricky. They're 1 point behind me if I lose this game. All right, Beckham challenges, big steal. Let's go. My only solace is I do have to face the Sykes and Goers still, but that could also be said about the Glories, I think. So I don't know. I don't know if those easy matches mean anything for me. I mean, maybe the Goers will tie the Glories again. Maybe they'll be like the kryptonite for that team. I don't know. Gonna pass to Letty here. We're gonna see what we can do on offense. Letty's gonna push right in the middle. Sure. Besaid's just pushing. Besaid believes. Pass to Dotto. Let's go. Pass to Beckham. That's big. Wait. Who was it that just tackled there? Never mind. I thought it said Keepa, and I was like, did Keepa tackle? I was really confused for a second. I was concerned. I was like, hold up. Do we have Keepa in the field? I was like, there's no reason we should have Keepa in the field. Also, how in the world do we win games? I think it just showed because they were shooting, and Keepa was next in line. Do you see Besaid stealing the ball? I mean, just over 2 minutes in, we just cannot get on offense here. Again, I said this before, I just want an attempt on goal. That's all I ask. If we lose or tie this game after having 0 attempts on their goal, that is infuriating. That is the most frustrating thing that can happen. In my opinion, that is the worst. But the problem is, it is such a classic of short pass, right? That happens all the time. All the time. Dude, I've lost faith. We're either gonna tie this game or lose it. My team is stuck. My team is stuck in the idea of do nothing, and it is just the worst. Who's this gonna go to? Not a forward? That's what I thought. It's gonna go back to Volucha or Jasu or someone who isn't a forward. Again, it's just, oh man. And this is how we lose, right? Because we give them so many opportunities to approach us. We give them so many opportunities to steal the ball. Eventually, they steal it and score. Like if we get scored on here, we deserve it because we've been doing the dumbest things ever. I'm just very frustrated with this. It's something I can never seem to fix. It's just a shortcoming of the playstyle. It really is. Bada intercepting is good. With a whole 50 seconds left, though, I don't know if we can hold them off. Like we are being pincered here. A pass to Beckham here. He is so open too. Like before that pass to Bada, he is so open. I guess he's so open now. It hurts. It hurts how open he is. How open to the ball he is. Yeah, nothing's happening. This is the we like to suck short pass. The only way it could be effective is if we get them the ball but specifically to their defender, because then we'll push. Until then, we just won't do anything. That's insane that Walker gets the ball right now. That's insane. That's insane. Okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. As I very obviously care. But, dude, that's so rough. I hate when that happens. It's the worst. Did we try for any goals whatsoever? I want to say no. Forever, never trying for a goal. That might have lost us this league. There's a chance. The Fangs only have a goalie with 38 catch, so there was clearly an opportunity to shoot and not have as much resistance as we do in other matches, and we just never took advantage of that. We never even considered doing anything that would assist us. It is the it is an issue with this strategy. We will not be using this strategy very long. After this, well, I mean, after this series, it'll be, you know, very long in the scope of playing the entirety of, you know, Final Fantasy X-2 Blitzball. But yeah, it's just so tough. It feels bad. It feels bad to witness. Alright, well, let's see. Alright, we're gonna jump in. At least we get to do overhead this time, right? So it is gonna be Gories versus Fangs, Beasts versus Goers, us versus Sykes. Very exciting. Come on, Fangs. Take out the Gories. I think I need them to lose still. I think I'm very... Actually, they're like 1 point behind me, aren't they? They're really, like, it's close. Oh, this is going to be crazy. No way. They brought him to the tie. That's so good for me. That's so good for me. Dude, these tied games are killing the Glories. This is awful. This is 3 ties. 3 ties in a row, I think, actually. Because it was last game, the game before, and this game, right? They were all ties. Dude, this is brutal. If I can just overhead max pressure win, then I'm sitting pretty. At least currently. I think the Glories, do they still have their Sykes and Goers matchup? Because they should definitely win the Goers one, or the Sykes one. I don't know about the Goers one anymore, because they tied last time. That is the big issue, actually, to be honest. They lost a game that should have been free. They lost a game that's been free for every other team, except the Goers. And that's nuts. There it is, 4-0 for us. Perfect. Such a good turnout there. The Beasts have taken over too. 13 points. Gories have 3 ties. That's so... It's just... Yeah. It's just insane. It's just insane. So good for us. I'm very happy about that. Now we got to worry about the Beasts. Now we got to look at the Beast games. Not trying to, you know, not trying to violate some copyright saying that word, but yeah, the Kilika Beast games of Blitzball. Let's say it like that. All right, there it is. And here we are. Us versus Gories. Beast versus Sykes, Fangs versus Goers. I don't know, man. We'll try. We'll try. We're visual this time, right? That's crazy. Pass to paw. This could be good, maybe. I don't know. I just hope. I think Beast might sneak in and win the league. I don't know. I'm kind of nervous about it. Waka stealing and scoring here would be so just absolutely money. It'd be so good. Come on. Oh, this is just... If I lose this game, at least Waka did something. There it is. 1-0. Let's go. Absolutely golden. Oh, this could be big, because if Beckham steals and scores, it could just be everything for us. Oh, this is getting spicy. We don't quite score, but, I mean, the pressure on Yoguado. The absolute pressure. Beckham steals. Pushing forward. Set up for Letty. I don't know about that. Yeah. Okay. Has to paw. Ooh, paw's kind of open, but Waka should push here. Waka or Dotto. Or someone? Anyone? Good hit from Dotto. The fact that we're playing on their side of the field is just perfect for us. Absolutely perfect. Beckham does get injured. That's not good. And with 3 whole minutes left, it makes me slightly concerned. Because if they, with 3 minutes left and only 1 goal up on them, if they score, then life suddenly gets complicated, right? But thankfully Waka alleviates my concern a little bit, pushes us up to 2-0. Walker just goes for it. He's like, you know what? I can eat this in maybe. He was unable to, but he believed he could. I respect the confidence. Paw past Yale. Long past to Zazzy. Okay. And Bada says no. So, you know what? Sometimes those days happen. I'm just happy it's not happening to me. I mean, winning this is so key for us because of the fact that the Kilika Beasts now are hot on our heels. With this win, I mean, we're done. We're done with the Glories. They're gone. They're not even a concern. They're not even a thought. They're out of the running. But the Beasts, they remain strong. The fact that they took us on and they took us out is very concerning. Very concerning. So, we'll have to see what we can do when we face him again, but I don't know if there's anything we can do. I want to say the Beasts game will be an overhead, so we've got that going for us, I guess. That's some semblance of, you know, goodwill for us. I don't know. As much as we are ahead in the tournament, or in the league, sorry, I do still feel like it's anyone's game. Letty sets up Waka. 3 guesses on who wins this game. With 15 seconds to go, can the Glories score 6 goals? Probably not. There it is. 5-0. Alright. Now, time for the biggest upset ever. Sykes win this game. Wait, hold up. Hold up. Nah, it was too much. It was too much to ask for. I got a little bit excited. I was like, ooh, we are gonna get that. The Sykes will knock the Kill Beast out of contention. That is kind of the funny thing about these, you know, these kind of like setups with League and stuff like that. Like, as the bottom team, you have no way to win anything, but you could just ruin it for another team if you want to. You're just like, I mean, we can't do anything, we can't win, but like, you know, like, why don't we win just to screw it up for the other person? Yeah. All right. Well, that unfortunately keeps the Kill Beast hot on our heels. I think the next match is what, Overhead? What a bummer. Wait, no, the next match is Beast. Wait, this might actually be good. Wait, hold up. Maybe not a bummer. I think it's good. If it's Beast, it's good. If it's not Beast, then bad. I forget if I faced him visual or overhead. I think I faced him visual last time. My paranoia is I feel that we do better in an overhead setup, but I don't remember what we faced them on the last time. I think it was visual. I swear it was visual. If I messed it up, then I've ruined the whole league, but it's fine. Perfect. No, it wasn't then. Was it overhead we faced him in? Oh, I don't know. Let's just jump in. We're going to do overhead this time. Yeah, because it should be overhead visual, overhead visual, overhead visual, overhead visual, overhead visual. So we end on a visual. We start on an overhead match and we end on a visual match. Not to get like super, you know, not to dissect it way more than it needs to be. Glories win. Not a surprise. This one's interesting. Fangs, save me. Tie the game, win the game. Just do something that's good for me. Yo, let's go. Fangs force the tie. Fangs force the tie. Let's go. I think with that, we cannot lose. If we beat the Goers, which is admittedly a tall order, surely this will be difficult, then we can't lose. Points-wise, we cannot lose the league at all. The only way we could have lost is if we lose this game and the Beasts win theirs, or if we both win and then lose against the Beasts. Because I think we tie our scores, but I think the team... I think because they beat us, they would go above us in the bracket. We'd be second. We'd have the same scores, but I think they would win. I think. It hasn't happened often enough for me to remember the pattern, to be honest. But there is a logic to it. Well, well, well. If it isn't 22 points for us. Nice. Cool. 7 wins, 1 loss, 1 tie. We tied the, or we lost against the Beasts, and then we tied the, was it Glories? I think it was Glories. I forget. Maybe it was Fangs. I don't know. There's a lot of ties going on here. I love the Goers have 1 point with 1 tie. Insane. Perfect. All right. Well, we got one more. Uno mas, as they say. Hot Springs time. Perfect. Glories versus Goers, Beast versus us, Fangs versus Sykes. We must have done overhead against them last time, not visual. That's surprising. For some reason I thought it was visual. Doesn't matter. We can't lose the league. We can lose the game. And honestly, if we lose the game, it kind of spiritually feels like the Beasts are better, right? Because they lose against other teams, but we can never beat them. Such a weird setup in that case. But let's go visual and believe in ourselves. That is the order of operations. Visual and believe in ourselves. Dean passed to Vorja. Dotto says, no thank you. Has to walk in. Now I'm remembering, it was the Fangs we tied, wasn't it? Because we never went on offense. Yeah, that's the hope here, that we go on offense. It already feels like we are. But again, the curse, right? If we never try for a goal, then we have no right to complain when we lose. The players have no right. I as coach Blitzball Mania, I have a right to complain. I have a right to be like, you know what? That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Although, I guess you could argue I don't have a right, because I told them to do short pass. It's a very complex scenario, I suppose. Alright, we're going to have Warbite with the ball here, pushing left side. Pushing left, believing in themselves, making me sick. That's what they're doing. Pass to Iskin. Jasu says, no thank you. Pass to Volucha. Yeah, I think, I mentioned it before, but I think we are going to send Jasu away. I think that's the way to go. Buddy steals the ball. Nice. Set up for Waka. Ooh, and Croy intercepts. Just one goal, man. That's all I asked for. Yo, let's go. 1-0. See, if I beat Beast here, I'm going to think I'm the best. But if they beat me, I'm going to have doubts. It's funny because short pass is so, like, volatile, right? And one bad game can end it all for us, as we saw with the Fangs. But because the league is so long, because there are so many games, because we can just tie and still get a point and ruin it for the other team too, short pass is not nearly as egregious. I think in a league format, the short pass fares a lot better. I would argue that's what we've seen today. I'm curious what you guys think, but I believe that to be true. I think in a league, short pass is a lot better. On to pass to Vorja. Dotto intercepts. It's just See, this is where we might fall apart. Passing back to Bada, only to have Warbiter Vorja steal the ball and score. Like, that's where I'm like, doesn't seem like a solid play, but, you know, what do I know? What do I know? Back on past Dado. Iskin intercepts. Tata with the ball. I mean, 40 seconds to go, and we have the lead. Granted, it's by a sliver. It's by 1 goal. We do technically still have the lead, so pretty happy about that. Dado pass to Beckham. Ooh, defender injured. This is your chance. This is your opportunity. You got 6 seconds. Ooh, that might not be enough time. It's gonna be down to the wire. Oh, he couldn't do it. It was so close. He needed like 0.6 seconds left. He needed he needed like 1 second, maybe. Probably under 1 second is what he needed. That's crazy. But we win. That's Fangs versus Sykes, which Sykes get cleaned up easy. Somehow they score a goal at the 5-minute mark. Good for them, I guess. Wow. Wow. What a league. I did not expect to win the league. I'm not going to lie. I really didn't. I thought I'd get third. I thought I'd get second or third and barely miss first. But look at the score line. Is this commanding or is this commanding? I mean, this is beautiful. 8 wins, 1 loss to the Beasts, 1 tie to the Fangs, and we're just several games above every other team. Well, a couple games, you know, but perfect. Wow. With that, we are going to claim intensive training endurance. Let us now send Jasu away. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.